I guess technically good morning. I guess. But, most streams I have like something planned or like something like generally speaking of, but I it's just gonna be me doing I don't know random shit for 12 hours because I want to sleep a bit earlier for reasons I think so. I think it was just like me, but because like last night I did get like 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, I think I got more than 6 hours. I believe I got 7 or 8, and then I went to sleep for around 10:30 ish to around on 2:30 ish. So I did get me another quarter of sleep. So that means I am not tired, and I could do okay. That means I can do stuff for 12 hours without me getting weary. But I am like curious what should I do for like the 12 hours because like I will play my game later, but I do want to wait a little bit until everybody's like sleep so I can like play it and be quiet about it. I do want to draw, but for me to do that, I have to like do this, and I can't really see anything at that point. But yeah, that would get going. Uh, I did download a game before I did this, so I can play that game too. So I think I want to watch a video. Let me go. This video I want to. Uh, it would just be me doing random stuff for 12 hours till tomorrow daytime. Okay. Uh, yes. I guess the first thing I want to talk about is this. So let's watch this.
Once upon a time, a hideous ogre and a delusional donkey embarked on a journey to the magical city of further away.
Oh my god, it's happening! It's really happening! Do you know what that means?
Okay. For who don't wait, let me go back. If it, okay, let me this. We're in widescreen now. We're in widescreen. If people who don't know, this is like a reference to like the like the book. Like, if anyone people are kind of generally shocked when I tell them, do you know Shrek was based on a book? They're like, wait, what? What do you mean it was based on a book? So, but now you know that is a reference. But here's the big
Further away.
Oh my god, it's happening! It's really happening! Do you know what that means? I need a makeover!
Yeah.
Get my arms yoked and my back checked, my ass added, maybe even tighten up my badonkadonk.
No, definitely not.
So
If you actually, I don't actually know how like YouTube will like do frame by frame because like, it's like 5 seconds. So like, uh, is it enter? But if I enter, no, that's not how it works. Okay.
I need a makeover. Get my arms yoked and my back checked, my ass added, maybe even tighten up my badonkadonk.
No, definitely not.
So
Like, I think the big issue I have is that why does Shrek look like that? Like we all know what Shrek looks like, and also before Actually, I think that many people say two things. Either think, "Oh, animation improved over the 25 years," and Shrek is older now, so he supposed to look like that. Which, well, the only thing I feel like all you need to do is have wrinkles, and if you say it's technology problem, let me show you. Let's go to a, like like um. Give me a second. Uh, Shrek 4. After. Like okay, let's check this scene. Okay, this.
Everybody knows that the place to find a place
Commercial.
is a
Oh, here's a commercial. Waiting. Another one. Come on. Okay.
You know, I
Like in Shrek Forever After, they clearly do, like, do keep the model consistent. Like, they kept the model consistent. Okay. To make this easier on myself, let me add some things. Give me a second. Shrek 1. Let me add these scenes. So if you uh, give me a second. Just I feel like the I feel like probably the fan is gonna probably get my nose a bit. Uh, let me show the entire screen. Sure. Oh wait, okay. No, I can't do that actually. I can't. Okay, let me go to Shrek. Okay, that is okay, that was an issue. Okay, let me share this one. Okay, so right here, like, let me pause on the good frame. Actually, I could like play the whole clip. Like, that was Shrek supposed to look like. Like, that like is Shrek. Well, that's Donkey, but Donkey also count for this too. How like Donkey looks very much off from the from 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 Shrek 5 to like these two are iconic, and they are like the real character designs of Shrek and Donkey. And we get to Shrek 2. Oh, okay, I messed up right there. Let me go back to Shrek 2. Shrek 2, the Weird Jazz Act movie. I'm sorry that DVD thing lived right through my head. But this is them in Shrek 2. Who it's been like I think like 3 years since the first movie, since the first it came out in 2001, and this movie came out in 2004. Animation definitely improved throughout that time period. And also, also I know people are gonna say, "Hey, why are you like Puss in Boots? Here's the last wish art design." And when you complain about Shrek redesign, I feel like the difference between Puss in Boots and Shrek is that Puss in Boots is meant to be like cuter, like his constant is the his big eyes. I think they show in the scene. Where is it? There it is. Right here, right here, right here. This is the kind of scene because he meant to be cute. So making it into this, like making this the new character design, actually fits with the character. It made him more iconic, made him more expressive, but I think the general style of that movie does work for what they're trying to do. Like it has a nice watercolor aspect and it look like a painting. But back to Shrek and Donkey, like this is like how expressive and I think what the because this is Shrek 2. No. Okay, now we get into the like this Shrek 3 from 2007, and this is what Donkey looks like. Okay, and this is what Shrek look like. But now that's Shrek, that's Poos. Okay, that's okay. Give me a second. This is what Shrek looked like in Shrek 4. I think. Okay. Okay. And we get to Shrek for the latest from 2010, and I feel like animation, it definitely, I would say peak, but he definitely got to like where it needs to be. He back in 2010. It's like this, like right here, like this is what Shrek and Donkey look like in 2010 and 2010. And this guy more or less to show that this like this. Okay, for this is more or less to just prove my point. But okay, but now I got to like free frame. I wanted to like show the holding. Yes. Share the audio and share. Now we get here. This is Shrek. This is Shrek 1. This is Shrek 1 design that came in 2001. This is Shrek 2 who design in 2014. This is Shrek the third redesigned in 2007. This is wait, I think I paused in a long time frame. Give me a second. Okay, this is Shrek Forever After 2010. And see, with the thing with all these designs that they do capture the spirit and what Shrek's supposed to capture the spirit, because even though for that give me a second, I need to do my math. 14 years, they still made a good effort to make sure that the character model would be consistent. But then you get to like the 5 teaser and it looks super off, and then now you get to the teaser trailer.
So what you're saying is
They get like, dude. Actually, I have about where is the where is it? Like right here. This is not Shrek. That looks so off. Like these two are just so off from what Shrek is supposed to be. Hey, compared to what Shrek. Like, and I think maybe people kind of miss the point that the fact like Shrek was meant to be the anti-Disney. Like it was supposed to me was supposed to look a little bit realistic, and and also there's multiple movies that have 5 movies, including Toy Story, which I haven't seen Toy Story 5 yet because of what I did today, but because just in case people think it's impossible to make movies that was like back in the day look consistent. Now let's look at Toy Story and how they do models, like how they do. Mo- Actually, actually this clip did my job for. Actually, this scene did my job for. Okay, waiting. Like, okay, if you see right here, this is Woody and Bud. This is in 1995. Hey, hey. This is Buzz and Woody. Well, I mean, granted, you can only really see. Okay, see a much better view of Wood. Yeah, let me go back to Buzz a bit. Like this is Buzz and Woody in 1999. This is Woody in 2010. And let me get to Buzz. What is Buzz? Okay, because that doesn't show Buzz, but you do see with Woody. But and now we get to four. Wait, where's the scene? Okay, there. Like you like, and also if you need more proof, look at Toy Story 5 trailer for more con. Like Buzz and Woody here the idea that is impossible or they can't use who's more those that look like they are from 1991 when Toy Story made it kind of clear that if like Chuck really wanted to make it consistent, they could absolutely did that because Toy Story did and you did for the first 3 movie. But like let's see the other trick.
Get my arms yoked and my back checked, my ass added, maybe even tighten up my badonkadonk.
No, definitely not.
So what you saying?
And also Donkey, like he looks a bit better than Shrek, but also still looks off. Like he looks just kind of way too shaggy, and I think the big issue is definitely the eyes. Like they look way wider than they should normally be. He like it looks off. Like it looks so off than what Donkey's
It's
supposed
a
to be.
second donkey off on another. No, don't say it. Two stalwart friends.
That's not what this is.
No, off the bat, I kind of am getting the feeling of like Donkey want to do more adventures with Shrek. It's like no, we should stay here because apparently I have to learn the lesson again to like go out to the world. Or even though I did that like 4 times, because like cause I think this issue I have with most movies that kind of get it multiple movies where you kind of want other things to say because as imagine with Toy Story. Hey, Philip kind of bring up the idea of like how we kind of keep doing old versus new. Like the first movie was the Woody was the old toy and Buzz was a new toy. And Toy Story 5, we get Jesse who's the old toy and like a new toy. Obviously, yes, executed is everything, but it's very much a fact that it's just kind of is just literally the first movie with technology Like that could make for interesting commentary, but it really depends how Disney does it. And I do not believe that the movie's gonna really end with have everybody find Lily Pad, because like you think Disney, who been doing everything to shove Geraldine I die for and definitely benefit from kids watching Disney Plus on iPads, is really gonna have anything meaningful to say about this. I don't really think so. But Best Run 5, if Woody is telling they are just gonna repeat this same art from the first movie of Shrek, want to stay at home, while Donnie want to be more adventurous, in which is just kind of like we just like one of the things Shrek to do these movies, especially weird. It's like DreamWorks like announced that they are making a Shrek 6, and I'm just saying they're like, people are like really on the fence about Shrek 5. I know some people like this like Shrek, but like I know other people who do not like this and Shrek. So I feel like DreamWorks like really just being so confident in himself when this could easily crash and burn so easy.
On a whirlwind, donkey, big city.
I have a question. Why do we have this joke? Like before I say anything, yes, Shrek did have his edgy jokes, but it was usually like Blinker, you missed it, or it felt natural. Like in the first movie, when Shrek went to saw Fight Club, how he said, "Do you think he's competent for something?" That is funny because even though you don't know what it is as a kid, it's still funny because to me anything it felt natural. I don't feel like this part is going to be natural because like either Genji went to Shrek house to his new girlfriend and showed the plastic surgery he bought, or Shrek and Donnie like had to talk. Then Genji was just like had to go there, and also Genji also looked off. Like everybody looks off in this movie.
Oh, I'm caked up like a friggin' bakery.
Wanna date a snowman?
Homeless Olaf. I never thought I'd get that. I'm curious if that nose is like a oversized carrot or it's like a whitish.
Speed up,
Or like a pink one.
You really can't help yourself, can you?
Hell to the no, I can't. Shrek and Donkey, two tall work friends. Awful.
Okay, another thing Okay, here's my first compliment.
Another whirlwind big city.
I like the fact that the fairies or Phoenix, not Phoenix, whatever you want to call them, is like the final.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, so and also I would not be surprised if this came from like a scene that is very much reminiscent of the Yak safe. No, not actually. I like that potion transformation from the second movie. I would not be surprised if they did a retread of that for this joke of like when Donkey turned into a sheep. I would not be surprised if that happens. Hey, look, it's also I know that music. Yeah, I actually didn't really see Shrek 5 in theaters because like I had a movie seat, like Obsession, which is a very good movie, and all you should go see it.
Baby, come back.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess at the end of the video, not end of the, end of the trailer. I am like, do you want to talk about the kids? Because like, I am very much curious of what they are going to do. Because they got Zendaya for Felicia, which I like Zendaya as an actor. I think she's really good at acting. Granted, wait, how many movies have I actually seen with her? Give me a second. Yeah. Let me look up. Let me look. That took you so long, why? Okay, hmm. Oh, come on! Why this again? Okay, it's right over here. Okay, fine. Get to the point I was trying to make with movies I saw, or the three Spider-Man movies, The Greatest Showman, Space Jam, and what was the third one? Oh wait, she was in Smallfoot. I keep forgetting that she I think that today it was in fact Michi. That's so funny. You haven't actually seen the movie. The okay, okay, that's really good. But I think point wait. Okay, back to my original point about yeah, I think she is good actress, but I am really scared that the okay that okay yeah they're good. But, I can't get back to that for a bit. I feel like that even though Zendaya is a good actress, I am feeling that both her and the other two kids Fargo and Fergus, I think that's the boy's name. I am very concerned they are gonna be the Gen Z teenagers, and that's their joke. That because like I feel even though this movie had been delayed, they did nothing to change the storyline besides from changing Felicia's eyes to brown to blue, how like originally was. Because like I think what we saw, like, okay, I have to check Fire T straight like when we saw this design. Like we just immediately knew what was the story was going to be. It was going to be that Felicia was going to be who's like ashamed of who, oh who I mean not ashamed. Rather that Felicia was going to be the regular teenager who wanted to explore the war, but then Shrek is like, don't explore the war. Hold on, he's too dangerous. But then at the end of the movie, Shrek is going to realize that he should open his door and let the kid explore to be their own person. And because I am getting that feeling that they are just going to do that again. Because like in this trailer, like if you see right here, like at this part,
Oh, don't say it. Two stalwart friends.
yeah, sorry for my computer lagging. Like it's lagging like.
Shrek and Donkey off on another. Oh, don't say it.
Like see right here that Sadea and a another Green Witch is that I also I'm calling it now. The Green Witch is be like, see, hey, they don't care about you. You should come with me. And then she's gonna reveal to be a trust family. I haven't even seen her, or she haven't got any trailer, but due to the fact that that Schaefer like magically did predict that he got a spot for, hey, maybe I'd be worried that the witch is going to be the Triss villain lady or going to be the girl that Valia trusts for some reason because she's going to be the dumb teenager who trusts everybody with except for her family because that's what teenager girls are only allowed to be. Just dumb girls who want to be with Bill. Yeah, isn't it? Then she gets tricked by some guy or girl or whoever. And also, I am really concerned. Also, I am like really curious how like the boys like focusing. Feckle is gonna not Feckle, but some both of them saw F. Oh, that's clever. I like the fact that I do like the fact that all 3 Shrek kids do saw with F. That's pretty clever. But the point that I'm trying to make is that I'm concerned are going to be jokes. Like they're going to be the dumb guys who grew up and or tell another Gen Z jokes, and then Donkey is going to be more pathetic and feel when like even though Donkey was pathetic in the first movie, I feel like in Shrek because I feel like in Shrek 2 he definitely was like less important than he was in Shrek 1 and Shrek 4. And I definitely think he's gonna be like more pathetic in this movie. Fiona character.
Kind of fool could see there was something in there.
Not sure how. Actually, Fiona looks okay. I think she is the only character that looks fine. Like she looks like herself. Like she does look consistent. But I am kind of also curious what we're going to do with her because Shrek 1 she matters, Shrek 2 she matters, in Shrek 3 she doesn't matter because she's just baby mom for most of it. Shrek 2 she does matter, but she kind of really do that. Because I kind of did wish that she had more conversation with her father than mother, and did sound to Shrek more. I kind of wish they did, but it sounded like good enough where I don't have a big. But I am very much curious what she would be doing here. Is she just gonna be here because like it does seem like I feel like depending how well the execution is, it really is going to be telling how they're going to do the family dynamic. Like, cause in most movies, it's kind of Shrek and Donkey and Puss, which from outside sources they told me that Puss is not going to be in this movie, but at the same time, I had from that but I feel like why don't you like add Puss because at the end of the last wish he's we see them go to far away, so I am very much curious if that's why they're making it sexy. Oh wait, we couldn't add Puss, but maybe we can add him to another movie, or they try to do a Dune situation, and actually that would be stupidly hilarious if they try to pull a Dune, because I don't think an anime movie really did that besides Spider-Verse, which is still in production hell. Oh, well, I know I said it might get released this year, but I would not be surprised if both Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse and GTA gets delayed again. But okay, back on the point with the Shrek thing, I am I actually think these two phases really does capture my overall feelings of how Shrek 5 is. Shrek 5 to Shrek. Like, this is what we're doing to Shrek, the most iconic and beloved anime movie. I do consider Shrek and Toy Story to be kind of big part of my and everybody else's childhood. And it's kind of see how Shrek look really off and look really generic. Kind of does break my heart.
Everything about you. Roxy!
Donkey! Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. But the release date, I am very much just kind of convinced there was no real effort. Like, they didn't change it because they heard backlash. They didn't change it, and I believe the only reason why they get delayed as it is was just because they just want to move the release date to where they could easily make a lot of money. Cause like Toy Story, originally Shrek was going to come out in January 1st, but now that get placed with Minions because Minions makes more money, unfortunately. But now it was going to change to be December of that year. But December is going to be Phil choices. Also, I love that one reason was going to be Ice Age, but that Ice Age is literally move it to February for some reason. I know that actually is December really going to be that pack? Like I don't really believe that December was really going to be all that pack. Like yeah, the November release is going to be like the fall releases like Forgotten Island is going to be like packed, but I don't feel like that Shrek 5 was really going to be that much of a box office dimension that thing. Or did they just really think that summer release would be better overall? Or either way, my theory is that there was nothing really so it changed. They want to change. They just want to change it where they can make the most money as possible. That is my game theory. Yep, Shrek 5 trailer is not good. Yeah, that was 38 minutes. I suppose talk about that. I guess I could complain about another trailer that came out the same day. Hey, you can really tell that I did. Like, I will play my Switch and the game I did download, but I didn't want to start small. I want to start small and then work our way to the games. Let me search up. Okay, let's start with a trailer that also came out on the same day. Funny enough. The movie Hex. Oh wait a minute. Oh man, I forgot to do my joke. I mean, no, not. I'm. My computer is really taking his time on everything. Like, okay, let me reload this whole.
My whole life, I felt like there was something wrong with me.
Why is she even here? I'm such an alt joke.
Billy, you owe me a 10-page essay on why you're a pain in my...
Okay, we're looking at the other trailer. Why is my computer like this? Why can't you just work? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. This will be the best I can do for now. Like, okay, so this also had production. I wouldn't say delays, but it definitely has the thing of like I don't think if Shrek 5 was like the Batan production issue when it was really just put this back there for a bit, we're working on something else, so put this now. We don't want to release it. Yeah, I think Hex is like this thing is not fully done and it's being washed out at rear end cause like the plot or cause like listen, this is just our house. This is just it. Like even like I know some people would say, "Well, here's the Isekai story is not specifically to our house." Oh, see, yes, that is true. Isekai and a plot like this is not specifically to the our house. I know. Like how amphibian and the house are not the same thing. Because even though about two girls who go to different dimension, it doesn't mean they all straight about. Just an Isekai can happen that, and since Isekai was offended. But now, granted, it was not going to be hit critical. No matter what, even if it did everything in power to different stuff out of the house, it was still going to be hypocritical of Disney. Because Disney canceled the show because they said it didn't fit with their brand thing. And due to the fact they said, and I feel like Game Manager 15 kind of did put the main reason of having Monsieur Fiend is when you guys have been doing that for little years, both the things you own and because if you think you don't like half the fucking work. Oh, so I don't know what you mean by more mature content when you literally because I could go on Disney Plus, watch Deadpool, watch Zoom movies always. Hey, watch I think of one, but watch my anime. Hey, so I don't want to hear a pig out here. But it's B. Not this. Cause you guys. Cause I don't. But even if you are talking about, no, the stuff we made, the stuff that we specifically made, like have you not seen the old movies? And don't give me the excuse of, well, see, that was for earlier days. We were definitely more family friendly now. When you still we make these movies B for B. Anyways, TV show. Oh, so you make Gravity Falls. You also made Amphibia that had the scene where Marty Woolley have a sword in the back of a sword back in her back. So I don't want to hear anything about the fact that the house had dog content with thing. And honestly, we all dig it. It was so just because Luz had a car Sean Amity, and Disney didn't want that because that means they would lose budget money in overseas country. So they try say, well, see, we're gonna let this show go because it doesn't fit our brand. And since other shows like Andy Matt also got canceled for this reason. And whenever said they was going to make heads about a social outcasted kid who realized they had magical powers in a different world, only feel like been denied to in their normal life. That sounds awfully familiar to the house. Now, one thing that did kind of intrigue me was the fact they was going to do a boy protagonist, which is I was kind of intrigued by that since we didn't really get a quirky boy in any Disney movies recently. I think even except for maybe Stretch, not Stretch, Strange World, but even then, I feel like the father, I forgot his name. Was it Yada? Was it Yada Clade? No, Clade was the father. the who was the father? What was the whatever the dad the dad with the hair that had the kid in Strange World? What was the protagonist? Well the kid or the teenager has is like he the point is not he's not really a protagonist, but he is like a part of it, but we don't really see him all that often since it's kind of more less between the dad and the grandpa fighting with each other. That the point I'm trying to make here is that it would have been really interesting to see like a boy antagonist, and because we never really got that from Disney movies, because like a quirky teenage boy. Because it would have been at least a bit interesting to see that, but then later, it got changed. Not even, it got a new director, got a new story thing, but then they still said they're going to release it the same time this year. And I'm just saying that for a story to work, you do get time. Like if you're all going to change it, you change it where you give it more time. Like Elliot was supposed to release the same year as Inside Out 2, but due to the fact that it has story trouble, they had to release it to next year. Yeah, but I do question, why can't you delay this movie? You have Hoppers that did pretty well out of the boxes. You have Toy 5 that is also well, and this year you're going to have Avengers Doomsday. Do you really need all that? Really need all that things to do this year? So I know that this is going to suffer from most Disney movies production difficulty when they can't push back the release date. Hey, because Disney always want to have like a Thanksgiving and a summer release.
I felt like there was something wrong with me.
Why is she even here? I'm just...
Oh, so, but the sign, I guess it's fine, but it definitely is trying to be over sack trick, because Luz was subtle in her weirdness clothes, she had cat ears, and I think that was really intentional because the show, even though she does look all normal, her actions speak quirky. Because I would not be surprised if she just, because I am hoping that she does at least does as quirky or odd things. But if they don't do that and just fall in love, that would be kind of Willy Shadow. All of that.
An alt show.
Okay, so you okay. Shot yourself when someone said cool. So, because depending on how the movie ends, so it could either end in two ways: either he'll stay in the magical world, or the more likely one is gonna be back. Because I heard cool, and I'm not trying to say that people people in the human world wouldn't say Luz was cool, but doing that was over the majority of the school said she wasn't cool. I think that's really important. And kind of set her up for her wanting to stay in the magical more. But see, someone said cool in the trailer kind of does diminish it a little bit. Oh! I love the fact that the school mascot is an owl. So Disney, you're not even trying. You're not even trying to hide the fact that this is just our house with just fit with your squeaky clean branding.
Billy, you owe me a 10-page essay.
I have a question. Why is she in the bathroom? I know that he said let's play. Which side did he say? Did he say immediately now? Why are you in the restroom? Why couldn't you just did it in someplace else? What was the reason? You need to be in the restroom.
Say, on why you're a pain in my butt. Do not make me call your mom.
Right, for being in the bathroom.
What in the...
What?
Holy smoly.
How did you have powers? Where to lose?
He's in the bathroom!
It's not appropriate, but I'm coming in.
Expelled?
Okay, I have a question. Why do you think that she did this, or how did she did this? I want to see a big reasoning how she somehow come up with the idea to throw everything at you when and it looked like to be no devices, and that spot animation kind of looked like you could like still see a little bit with because I feel like that that wouldn't qualify for image inspection. That would qualify for the mission to I forgot what it's called, but it's where like your school like give you like the days like you're not allowed to come to school until this day so you did something. I think that's what the school would give you. I don't think teacher would get that mad because they to give to give to give you a special a spell.
I don't even know where we go from here.
You are insane.
I love the fact that Disney didn't say. I mean, I know this is for movies or TV show, but it really should say is Disney, the person who stole the Owl House. That's what it should say.
Billy! Billy!
I love how the fact they don't even try to change the names. I'm not trying to say girls cannot not be named Billy, but I would not be surprised if that was like the original name for the boy. And then, but they were just in such a rush. Such a war. I would not be surprised.
We've been waiting for you.
Whoa.
Bless you.
Oh,
Do you have traits one might describe as strange, or freakish, or difficult?
I refuse to answer that.
So difficult, like you can't tell me freakish or odd. Like I am really hoping in the actual movie they has more things that she do, but it kind of does because the only thing that kind of really show me is that she's sassy and likes to talk back to people, and if that was going to be make a quote unquote cookie that is just going to be much for 90 minutes.
So yes, Billy Doe. Welcome to Hex, the world of witches. May your visit be magical.
Close enough.
I guess overall, the world looks. Oh, hey, look, we got.
Maybe there's nothing wrong with me at all. Maybe.
Hey, wait a minute. That looks similar to when Luce tapped the light button to make a big explosion. That does look very similar. Disney.
I'm meant for something more.
Okay. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, my back. Okay, I didn't think. Let me check inside. Be back real quick. Oh. Okay. Okay, back sorry, I was on for a bit. I just trying to get my charger and move to a new location. Yeah, I win. Play the Switch games later. Let's get this Hmm. Okay. Okay. Uh, what is it? Okay, there's the app block. What is the? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can't do much with the ad. It's just here. I don't like it, so yeah. Okay, that is gonna get annoying real fast, but I guess I can also talk about the amazing ship while I'm here tonight. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be in a lot of hot water, and I'm not going to talk about every single one of these because honestly, I will have nothing to say on these. But I guess I will go by I guess go by the problem and work our way up. I have not played. I don't know what these things are. Wait, what? Wait. Man, it's been such a long time. Wayman and like Legends. I know they are gonna like get a remake this year. Probably am gonna play that, but what? What? Some of these I'm laughing. Some of these was like, okay, what are you smoking? I really am gonna be talking about something that I don't only really care about and one that I actually know of. Also, Sally guys have not played Deltoon yet. The keyword is very much yet. But I know that Span Kane share the same voice actor. Same thing with Jackson does. I mean, I know that Angel does have a different voice actor, but it was Wesley Michael Kovac. Where is it? Let me look at something real quick. Maybe some of these quack ships in a bit, but right now I do want to add one. Let me add one more. Let me add one more. That is weird. looking something up real quick. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, that would that would do. Let's see if I can get this out here. Okay, that did nothing. I'm curious if I can get this here. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, that's clever. That what's up? Okay, let's start. Like, okay. Okay. Okay, this so I am gonna drag this up. Oh, I can't add additional. Let me add this thing. Did I add it? Choose. Oh, okay, I see. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna add one more. Okay, I did. Okay. Okay. Now we're back. Twitter and have been here on YouTube and see my other stream. You know what crack shit. People who don't, you'll be pretty surprised. Just like for crack ship, I think there's only really 3 crack ships I do want to talk about today. But let's get to the me. Oh. Okay, I think you need context. For people who don't know, slop time, you know those awful contact form videos you be seeing, most popular Lakey Box and Homestar Studios. This is not that. But rather it was made from a guy named. Let me see if I can pronounce. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce anybody. Okay, I don't know how to say his name. Andy Ian Easter activity. I don't know. The point is that he made content from content, but the thing about his content for content is it has effort put to it than the usual lazy AI and animation thing that usually plays straightforward. There's no look is not there. Tell that is care put into the costume, and everybody is mostly joke like everybody is in on the joke that what they are making is stupid and everybody's here for it. Especially Slop Kane, who is so manic and crazy. He is unhinged in his video. Those things are the unhinged is slop, but it's slop made by man and who I feel like he does have a genuine care for the videos he made, even if it's not good. So yes, that I like it. It's cute, even though I haven't only really seen 2 for him. The dynamic is just so funny, so insane that I can't help but love it. that oh wait, Pomni X X okay. Okay, Prominent XX. Okay, only that's OT, duh. Okay, just kidding. It's just not for me, dog. It's me because Ollie the because she because I think because Pomni and the exit broke up immediately just because they knew that wasn't gonna work. It was not gonna happen. I actually did make a poll on 4 people. When I first watched the show, and then someone definitely had funny comment of Pomni X. Actually, that was funny, but I feel like Pomni is definitely Pax X and ready to move on. And the exit was playing mind games, so it wasn't a good fit anyway. Anybody here want to talk about where? yeah, people I want to talk about, but okay, okay, Wagva X Evil Pomni. I see the kind of funny just having this pure cinnamon bun with this very much chaotic gremlin. Like, I do really like the evil game. They really did bring the funny aspect because like episode 5 is definitely meant to be this first episode. Like it was definitely the calm before the storm, but and I just like I think if Pomni, your Pomni and Wife they get together, it would be the sort of thing as Wife trying to like fix her, but then Eva Pomni because I definitely imagine Eva Pomni would definitely have like I can't believe have like definitely have soft feeling, but definitely try to push away. And like I think that's pretty. That would be dynamic, and it would be pretty fun. And, um, um, uh, Jax, X, Bonnie, I think they will also be fun. This is kind of the chaos, the evil people. The relationship that won't last long, but it will be a fun relationship. But they did have it. They had it. I don't need to elaborate any further. Okay, fine. I will. Sad stories are kind of like always very interesting to me because as it is damn but different. Like I think this, but I have so much because it is him, but different in a way. And with them is definitely like he'll probably definitely would. I think in my mind, he'll probably be flirtation with probably would get all flustered about herself. Like definitely had mixed feelings about this just a girl, and then Jack will try everything to annoy the sweet boy, but deep down he can't really deny that he have a soft spot for evil Jacks. Like I'm sorry, yeah, I really like these two. They're good. Oh, again, it will be so interesting because I can see like I because I think all that great as a relationship go because Magic Game was that be like it's cool to have dreams, but you also want they're completely unrealistic, and you need to stop trying. And yeah, we'll take that down. But Magic Game will be make her more like her to make them twins. That would be kind of interesting idea. Okay, I think it is more the Vision, but I think the Vision is kind of cute. Kind of cute. Give me a second. Oh, I actually I really do really like Astronomic Livings because it is kind of interesting. If I get more into that when I can talk about the the other ship, and so I see my feelings on that later. I see the vision with Black Time, but even then, I kind of feel like isn't that much go off. I think Wagner in theory would understand Kane. I said in theory, he's right, and I think she did. Even like on the scale, Jax is feel nothing to, because I feel like Jax and Gingo felt nothing towards him, and one way or other until recently. He probably is more or less very with him. Gingo is just so no. I mean, Subaru was so frustrated with Kane. Kingo is like it's kind of more sympathetic with Kane for a bit. And I think I do see the idea because both of them are kind of people pleasers, but one tries to please people while using adventures, while some or likely use the kindness of a person. And I think that could make for an interesting dynamic where they kind of learn that sometimes people will not care about care what you do, but it's better to look for people who do care. That could be thing. But I think the issue, and I think shows that you think they would have more time. Like I think there's so many pairings where I feel like have they really explored that much? And I feel like a longer episode would. Yeah, but now we're never going to see that thanks to the fandom. Thank you, fandom, for not letting have those extra lost adventures. I do see it happening, but I'm not like a big. Oh, wait, I need to add another tier. Where is women floss? The thing with it is that I only have friends because it's Gingo and Kane up over weighted tie. He loves the great, and I think especially in the epilogue, Kane will have more or connection with Gingo because both of them are creative. They like to make stuff together, and I think that besides Zubo, getting her best friend would be Kane, and so, I do think they will work together as friends, but not really as a matter thing. I mean, if you want to take that way, okay. I love the fact that they put. Okay, let me get. Oh wait, I know. And yeah, I think that's all I'm talking about. Wait, no, this should be a little bit lower. Yeah, I do have a lot to say because I okay, that's right. 'Cause I feel like that I don't like this ship just because like Kingo, well, pretty much everybody I felt like maybe besides from one person, really like the grandpa of the group, like he always giving these pet talks and things because I never see him as the romantic one because I feel like I only see them as romantic pairing. Like you could why that be the case, but I really do see a father-daughter relationship with King and Agatha, so I don't really like this ship that much. What else? Oh, this is peak gold, especially the fact that Bubble is voiced by Gooseworks, and Gooseworks have kind of not made it so that that she loved Jax from the Amazing just Jax. Like I think that this scene is pretty much indicate what Goose would want to do to him. That is just so funny. I think that is so funny. Yeah, like surprise show because it really does speak to the four people. Like I think four people, since the other two are like specifically with surprise show, you can if Zulu was the favorite, it would be more like him trying to crack down this one person who like even for the others who don't like his adventures, at least still go on it compared to who mostly just dips out for most adventures. So it would case of like Kane trying to understand why he Sybil doesn't go on an adventure, and then you could definitely write a story where he learns more about Levi. He does more for you. And I think that could be really interesting. So I do like it would be comedy go as it always is right now. What do we have next? Oh, Buck Teeth. Like I think this is just so funny because it literally it kind of this is so cool and interesting. I can't believe it because I do believe now. Granted, I would believe that if Jax did like died and extracted white then there, like probably was late and she forgot to mostly been the same thing. Like maybe King not King maybe Kane would like either step out by one day or maybe able to say no, this is not a good time. We need to run and hide for a few days. And I'm actually really concerned. Like, like it. And my point is that like it didn't really need be specifically Jax, but doing the fact that Jax is like Abel told Jax specifically, hey, you're the good with Keith. Me that he wanted to see Jax more than the other people, which I do find that pretty suspicious if you ask me. Like, what? Why do you have something? Yeah, actually, if I did is also another way to give Jax because like the only other guy is Kinga, and he's kind of a bit old because the only other guy in the circus is Kane. So we have our Yowie. We have our Yowie, ladies and gentlemen. We have a buck teeth. You know, we're going with rabbit tooth. And what next? Oh, I really do like. What I do like. Dolly Lolly is really cute. Like even though it only has one episode, it's just that's cute. Just like you know the princess happily laughing. You could call Lou. We'll do Lou. Like that does show a connection with the with the characters that I didn't really know existed. Like that is just so cute to me off the bat. That's really cute. What's next? Oh, this. Eh, um. I see the vision with flags. Like, I do have like I mean not have I do like the idea. Like I heard this headcanon and or theory that in their mind they think that Gango like Wagafa like that's their theory. Like so like Gango like Wagafa. That is and Wagafa like either okay, I saved those two later. But I think it, even though I do see why like this or to see this because like we know that Jack said that I do this now. I tell like think about the penguin finger and we see some drawings of Wi-Fi books. I don't fully believe it. Like I think again, I love the show, but I do feel like we definitely needed more episodes to show their dynamic. Like we have like six no 5 characters we have no it's 6 we have 6 well, I think if we like count the main cast, we only have 8 characters. We have Pomni, Ninja, Hax, Wagafa, Gangle, Kinga, Zubo, Bubble, and Kane. Those are like the weak, I guess. And I guess I did want it. And like I think Goosewood did say they was interested at some point to make filler episodes like how hell was that's the shorts. But now I believe because the fandom just because like, the fandom is just so bad, it just made her just like want to give up the show. Like listen, give and never return. And now we're never going to get those. Like sure, maybe I know some people say maybe because I know some people say that we might get things because like it's really up to Glyph now, and they could do the Amazing Circus with or without. Oh, Goose. But even then, I feel like Glitch isn't really that type of company to like just completely ignore creators' wishes because like it's kind of clear that Merge is still popular now, and all they're doing is merge because that does tell me that they are interested in doing Meta Drones. But they would not because like, I really do like Glitch. I do have to admit they do. It's kind of like the thing where like they have morals, but they really do want to make that season 2. So, like they have the merge and it's still popular, but the creator doesn't really have any stories to tell or isn't willing to tell those stories. And I think they do want to tell more with the Amazing Little Circus, but now but since Goosewood is probably not going to touch the series in a good way, like should maybe this is a big like the biggest maybe ever. Maybe one day she will come back in a surprising way because like I know that has been moments where they said Equator was done with a project, but then returned. But I am okay. I know this is on a tangent, but I do want to talk about this. Like, how I feel like Goosewood's experience does oddly enough, like with another show, creator that also made the biggest thing ever, that being Steven Hillenburg. Like, cause it kind of is crazy because both of them was like small type creators, like just being a idea, not being a person who has a idea. Oh yeah, they are different creators. Like Steven Hillenburg was just the guy who was just like making a show for a fun of it, who like the wings. Well, Goosewood has definitely been and like definitely had more space and definitely did more stuff with her shows and had other shows that the years as the years did pass before before she did Amazing Digital Circus, she did have other shows like she did with Hotel and Hell of Us. So she did her own little animation series. So it's kind of clear that even though they have different ways like how they create art and how often they do it, because like somehow but made a comment and SpongeBob only didn't really make any other show also in his life. No, he did make SpongeBob. I mean made SpongeBob other shows that I meant. But the thing is, what was that kind of similar issue? Like they made the Amazing Circus Kids and SpongeBob, like they like Hillenburg would have been happy if it did have like the free season and end on the movie like he wanted it to. Like, it's very much contempt with telling the story. Like even if the fandom didn't suck and she did want to come back to it, it would have been like the like just been like the shorts, like the untold stories to like to make more adventure. But I think because they do suffer from the same issue of like having getting famous way too quickly. It kind of did happen in a flash for both SpongeBob as Turn of the Popular. Like it became a hit so fast as well. Like here, with Hillenburg and Goose was just kind of had to take everything in. And I think another thing is that I feel like Hillenburg, if he was still alive, or cause I don't know how social he was on his with his like on the internet, but I feel like if he was around today, he like I feel like they were that he would just kind of be in this harmony with everything saying. Cause like SpongeBob is in a weird state right now when it got bullied. Like it like throughout season 6 and season 8, I believe those are the seasons that got bullied the most. It got put through the wing for being really really bad, and people kind of really going back and forth saying that SpongeBob is back or SpongeBob is not back. Like it keeps going back and forth. And, that's and that for SpongeBob stuff. But for this was circus stuff is really, really bad. Like I think especially like Goose was tweets, it really is telling that her tweets was really said as gospel. Like it was like either the high it was really just used against people like see, she said this. It's me canon, which as much as I don't want to personally no one should force people. They should force creators. It's not. And I'm a fan of people, and they do act crazy for over little detail, some little things. Where because I feel like her, I kind of just her on and Blue Sky and Tumblr and Twitter kind of does make just kind of so tired. And constantly keep asking either the same question or dumb question. And I think cause it does have an interesting situation of how the stories ends. Because like when Haley-Book wanted to end because it does because they have a similar way ended. Like they had this show and then they ended with a movie. But unlike with Nickelodeon, who said no, we're going to continue this show till when on Steam. Glitch is very much did respect Goose's wishes to like end the show when she did decide to end it. And I think that is the real big difference. Like Stephen Hill but just loved the show as soon as we like and for everybody saying yes, I know he didn't fully love, but he was like only half things peeking in every so often. Like he left, he left for a bit, then came back when the second movie came around in 2015. Was it 2016? I'm not totally sure. But the point is that Stephen Hill but didn't really have the choice to like leave this to have the show end what he wanted to. Like he had the thing where he could have left, but the show was still going on with Goosewood, who did have the choice to both leave the show and leave. So both leave the show and leave. And leave the Amazing Hero Circus. And like maybe in how many years do I want to say? Five or 6 years. It's like maybe maybe the heat would have died down, or maybe she would like to get back to the world, but it's really unlikely. And if she again, then that would be a total fail. Now, granted, I don't know how Liz is gonna be in the next 5 to 6 years. Like it, cause they do own this show. And they could very much make more episodes with or without who looks. But I really hope that it doesn't come to that where they give up and just like make the show out good with permission, because that would not be great. Also, I love how I went on this long rant when what was I even talking about in the first place? Oh, I was talking about ship. I think. Okay, what's next? Okay, wait. In top. Okay. Oh. Okay, then. Kane. I said this time because again, he did mayhem, but technically Scott and he helped work on. Yeah, but I do believe that I do see this more as like a like I remember the Disney Channel version movie. I didn't fully watch it, but I did know when the girls made like a robot boyfriend, and he did that. He after his wife died, he made a robot boyfriend. But I don't know. I like this interesting of idea of like if King like King because like, they have been here longer than anybody else. And that's fine when he's in the dark. Like that King is a little bit more sympathetic to King. So he did mayhem, and his friend did. I think they was friend. And like only I know the context that the about in the circus is not real, so they don't. You have to worry about that thing. But it's serious. Like if like what was Squatch? What was his name? Sam? I don't know. What was his plan? Like, okay, I do have like it does have the questions, but it's kind of the questions that doesn't really matter overall. Like why this got added? Like he was trying voice scan, but it didn't work. This is problems where like 90 stuff is not able to like carry all that data to what fully what carry a human. And but like, I feel like this is kind of more like sci-fi. Hey, stuff where you can like suspend you disbelief so you can get a good character stuff, and you do get that at do get that. What's that? So. Like a Strapper Raptor, I do see them having a fun and personality. Just kind of wiggle a bit away, again, the hate fun time in bed. I do like Bluetooth. Bluetooth is really sweet. Like I do, like especially the line at the end of episode 9 when Kane said, "I didn't program you to say it, because to love me," and then she said, "I know," because it does prove that even because that is proof that while Kane, he doesn't need to be assisted or father or someone will still love him, like me and the rest of the world. Oh. One thing I do really like is really interesting. Like this, like I definitely do believe they did have something together. Like a disappointment to live up to her standard, and because it's really a good talking point, and I do really like that. That is really sweet. I like that. And Jax really fumbled. Like Jax, you have so many girls who will really take you, and you reject them every single time because you fumbled. You fumble so hard. Yeah, I like Showtime. Like I think, cause like the show is kind of interesting when I look back on my previous opinions. Cause like with some of these shit, I would give it anything when I did watch the show the first time, like when the first pilot came out. But now, I really do like Showtime. I think it's really sweet. I definitely think that Pomni after okay too. I was like Gamigu, because like Gamigu was like the first, but then Kane delete Gamigu, so he can be the only that Pomni. I think if like they were fine equal footing and will really brought them to a couple, because like I feel like Pomni would definitely be the one who followed the hall. This just like and like yeah, I know that's that I know that it's very okay. Just that is that mischaracterization for fall in love with NPC, but Pomni did for love with NPC Gamigu, and I believe she would did it for King too. I like I think Checkmate is really good. Even if it kind of does wing of the 12 F5, I think that they do try to like emphasize how important King and definitely on the background things like if this was real, it because I do believe that that Queenie didn't like Queenie slash Destiny didn't actually like had any real idea for computer science. His, but only really joined King because hey, honey, I wanted to work. It's like what? Work with this, but if I would backfire so hardly, and I think it did backfire because like they like I do like the fact that Kane did make them a matching set. Like that is so cute, and I think really that's playing a really good connection. Mm. Okay, I'm trying to find the thing. There's that was the thing I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, let me talk about the because like a strategy is probably the very only thing. Like I think the other things I'm gonna tell you were the other is I think this is the only true one that really does feel like it could be canon or maybe is always canon. Like I have seen the finale and it is very much open where you could say they are together, but it's very much tiny. It's like a cracked doorway. Say nothing. Like I think the scene that we think they are together canonically was the door scene. If you know, you know. Okay, I do feel like that is truly is the nail in the coffin, and I think Zubo, can I name Gango because Gango came before Zubo came here, and she was like the second. So I think the reason why they made a fast spawn because I think I think Zubo was the only one to really stand up to Jack's shenanigan and try to fix up, but during the fact that Zubo isn't really there most adventures, and they can't really stop it most of the time doing the event. But I think when they do, and mainly episode 6 and 7, when they have that conversation, it is really sweet. It is really evident that they do like each other, and especially the line, do you think it's gonna be real when we come out there and sort of saying, and everything we were, everything we are, that's real, and they, like I'm sorry, that is so bad, and especially the conversations about how so that, but I can't cry for him, and then Gango like when like Gango is in her room at finally crying for Jack has Ging and when Gango so finally start crying for Jax, so look and say well nah, and when Super said we're human like that did really told us thing, and the door scene just really added to the fact that they did have something. They did something. I know they did. Don't like to me. So okay, that is that. Now what I was trusting. Now, is this one? I gotta get back to these two later, but I believe they would have that much of a connection because like I think Wi-Fi is the one by her best to like specifically Pomni, like how Pomni did connect with her on the first day, and like all I did was betrayal, but you could definitely see like in episode 2 and episode 3, he Wi-Fi said, thank you for always me, and I feel like I haven't been the best at like, Wi-Fi gets jealous of it, so now they're taking away. So I do. And especially that took way too long. I felt like it wasn't long enough, especially when I think that was like 30 seconds. Like I know, no pacing wise, but like, man, you guys can handle a hug that was like literally like 20 seconds at best. But especially, you should get to the main event. Okay. And I went Funny Boy at not for me. Yeah. Unless I'm more context. I feel like this ship is not bad. I know why is this, because probably main girl, main guy. Because that's just the same thing with Charles and Hospital. And I don't hate this ship, but I do kind of hate the ship is so mean to any other. Like if they try to act Wagava to either Pomni or Jax, they when no, both of them are adults, and like they said 30, even though like they are not that much older. So like Pomni is 20. Like if you want to get technical, like Jax is 22 and Pomni is 26. Meaning that Pomni is way closer to wow, okay. Hey, based on your description, based on my mouth. Second, I feel like the connection. I always felt like it was platonic because I never really felt like anything that he did was for romantic reason. Like in episode 5, he only really get Pomni just because to do his spike to whack. So this is the gel and. Oh, Plaho. I literally what was the thing that Jack showed her? Because in the end of episode 5, hey, like he said, hey, I have something to show you. Like, I think that was line. Believe but episode 6, the only reason why they hang out is just because once again fumble and just decide to just join Kinga, which also Queenie, I know this is like a 0.1% chance that you see this video, but if you are watching this, I could like choose where I could choose who I can play. Like I do hope I could do that. Like where I can choose either play have Pomni team and Jack on the team, Wi-Fi on the team, and King on the team. I do kind of wish we do that. That would be really cool. But on track in episode 6, it was only with, and I feel like he Pomni never really learns anything from Jax, but rather Pomni just kind of more like go along with it for today, just because like she does understand the ideal language. Like her mind doesn't flip it on the dime, but rather okay, if y'all want to play it this way, I guess I could be evil to get down to his level. To like that is kind of more the fact way to someone's level, also you can understand more. Like Jack's velocity is really bad, but I see why you want to try out for the first time, because as to make him understand you might go play along with his games and then slowly try lots of connection. And I feel like that the thing with the connection, nothing really felt like there was thing like besides from the talk thing, like the talk. It really is just feel like a friend thing rather than it being romantic. Episode 7, I don't believe anything really happened in episode 7. And like I guess if I did save him, but I didn't really feel anything towards that. Episode 8, I guess be here later, but I don't feel that either. And episode 9, I thought maybe this episode would did nothing, and nope, it still did nothing. I don't think it's our character for Wagafa, not Wagafa, to Jax, not Jax. For Pomni not to check on Jax, because I think she did believe that he just needed some low time. But I think that mistake definitely did plague her, because like Jax does push his people away, and I think it would just make things worse. And sometimes people do need some alone time to think with themselves. Sometimes that alone time can lead to bad things. But I think he did make not the something that wasn't out of character, but rather just a choice he made that he would like regret. But I think even with the Mindscape episode, Mindscape potion, I didn't really felt like it was all that. It wasn't really all that impactful or all that special. It just felt like just two buds just kind of like understanding each other rather than like two lovers. And especially with like I feel like is she lovely? Like I know some people say it was referring to Jax, but I feel like with Pomni on the screen is more leaning toward was Pomni, and even then I just felt nothing. Like I'm sorry, he tried show, but I didn't care. I just don't care about the ship. I'm sorry. It's not bad, but and I did doubt about it, and then decided, nah, I'm not really gonna make this a punching bag because I feel like it, and besides for make people angry, I just don't really have that much anger towards the ship anyway. So I'm not really gonna do it. There's a different ship I do want to talk about. Well, a show that I do not like, but hey, that will come on a different time. Next, I think this is the last one. I know. Well, not the last one. I have the other three to show you, but for the main one and not cause the thing. Um, uh, man, it's a tie. I keep going back if I like Ribbon Buns more or Bunny Doll more. Because like with Bunny Doll, I really do believe that they do have a song slash connection, and especially in episode 9, it does show that. It shows that after if Wagner extracted, it would make him Wagner. It was like the Wagner was the only real thing that was holding, like Wagner was on the show because the Wagner was the and Wagner was the only one trying to hold on to shit even after all these years. And I really do believe that for a moment that that Jax do like Wagner because like that mindscape, particularly since and that is like and that's the worst kind. Like he would look every connection here. And not to mention, I think it's just really good. Now to women's, I would kick a that show because like Jackson and Gango are kind of like the forcer because both of them wear masks. Both of them wear masks to help try to hide their true self. One do it to harm themselves. One, I mean, both of them is harming himself, but there's different ways to cope. One is to max their emotion, so no, I don't worry about that. Well, Jack pushes people away, so no one will worry. And I think doing that connection, they can definitely have a conversation or they'll make a good team where they learn that they don't have to hide. If people are distracted, yeah, he's the Lulu who it does confirm that he like, hey Gango, hopefully confirm, and I'm sorry. Yeah, like I am very much torn between which one's my favorite of either Bunny Doll or Women Buns. And this is kind of like because I have an animatic plan for the show. Because like, okay, I think I'm gonna make a community post. So, like, either should I do an animatic on? Because I will make my analyses of the show when I do have the chance. Because I was thinking to myself, before I do make that big video, that probably is going to take me a while, should I like make a animatic like first, or should I make a theory, one last theory, because until I make the theory, but I am thinking about that. But back on the animatic, I was doing animatic. I don't know if I wanted it or to be a women by animatic, and I think I will leave that to you depending on what the first vote was. So I think I do that right now. Wait. Okay, good. My computer, because I was about to end that, but then I realized, oh wait a minute, I have 3 more things to, because that's everything in the Canada thing. Favorites in in the respect of me. And like I love Fox from House Hotel, like came from the Mason Ninja Circus, and like Monica from Tokyo Leisure Club. And I do believe they do share a lot of similarities of like both of them want love but kind of be denied love of, and because like they are like two of them are AIs, but one isn't, but one of them is technology based, and he is kind of destroyed by Kane. So like I do like what Alistair, not Alistair, well Fox said, of and not just a TV head, and I have a scenario when both Kane and Michael in a trash bin. Others like she wanted to because she went from the well. The issue Kane love is that the players will have every right to be angry. Doesn't, and I really do believe that these three would make a interesting thing. And I have them in Tamagotchi Live. Say this is my tier list. That was fun. Let me just give me a glass of water. My mouth. Yeah. So. No, yeah, it does. Cause that's literally every. Fine. Yeah, it wasn't really. Was it this? Yeah, that's it. That's right. Need it. Thank you. Need it. And that's it. And that's the towel. The Okay, now I get to the yeah, I can play that game now. You boot it up. Let me check here. I think this is the game. I believe it's money. Finally got it. Let me do stuff real quick. Let me just get to the point where I can go skip the game though. Okay. Preferences. All the world lead up to you. So I'm gonna start now. Kane, why we all came up here in the middle of the night? Because I was bored and Dot doing live stream, and I was it'd be fun because I overall got sleep during the daytime for me not to be tired. Well, her non-button eyes wearily. Wearily. Man. I'm like thinking. I think I'm gonna go outside for this part just because I know I am gonna be loud. But the other time I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna go outside real quick. Okay. I say I'm gonna be back. Not back. Yeah, actually, I would say like give it the volume so I can not get loud enough so I can read for anybody complaining. The cast was gathered. The cast gathered in the main hallway of the tent and woke up by the temple of the horn and some ungodly hour considering them other than Bubble. Next to Wagger, Jax yawned wildly, burying his pointing yellow teeth. He scratched behind his ears and glared and heard the rising before glancing up to Kane. Pomni was sitting on the spot, waiting to pass out. So, King looked angry, Gangle. If Super looks angry, Gangle looks nervous, and King looked like he doesn't have a kid in the world. No, wait, no. Let me move this up slightly a bit. Now it's perfect, so I can save and load and stuff. One, I love how Zooble looks. I love their hats and super everything. No, I just love the art style in general. It does look really nice and really detailed. Oh. However, all of them look like they woke up out of a deep and comfortable sleep. Surprise! Cavazzi press out all of their heads, over their heads. Today is a very special event, or should I say night? He laughed harshly at the only one considering a joke. Whatever groaned that she having it since she was having a pleasant treat too, she yawns wide. Can we please go back to sleep? Oh, okay, that was the biggest yawn I ever heard. No! Oh, Kane wagged his finger. Tonight, you all had to go to take part in Fensical, I like to call on the camping and count the drum. Pomni blinks. Why? Because, well, came from this Still a second and snap it. I'm sorry. Pom. Did you say something? The Jester sigh. Forget it. No, Pommy, don't say forget it. Hey, wait a minute. We're surprised because they never confirmed that is. So I'm still gonna say that when someone says forget about it, yeah, it does make someone literally forget about it. This is why I'm saying that when Pomni say forget about it does make the gameplay, not the gameplay, will make him forget about can you forget about the dungeons that occur in? Wait, you saying something, Kane? Yes, of course. That's Kane. No, it's I don't know. So your mission on this visit is to journey to the deep dark in the deep dark woods with your team. Now you must take care to avoid difficult objects and the other event in the abandoned cabins. He spoke the last two words at the feet echoing off the wall of tents. Whoever make it to the cabin wins the prize. But beware, the world they find is full of tricks, twists, and turns, and of course, friendly NPCs to guide you along the way. Can we at least get a map? King chuckles. Nope. So what is this part about the? Yeah, that's gonna bother me. So what is that? What is that? How do you say it?
Conundrum.
Okay, it's a conundrum. So the words is camping conundrum. What is the part about of the conundrum? Damn, you find it on soon enough. Oh, my dear Wagafa. Okay, Winker, help me for a game. He needs to just round up on the town entry. Oh, come on, now we need the sword. Oh well, this swords are in the sky. This isn't a real sky. Jack's ground his yell. Jack's ground his yell. My name is Kane. Can you make this night any? No, you can make time any. You want white? Stay first. Now, where's the fun in that? Anyway, off you go. Oh, he pushed them all through the tent and the fall. They land in a pie on the ground. Oh, poor Gingo. Her man chatters instantly. And behind them, the tent disappeared into thin air as the ground transformed the path and expansion of the wood. The train, a long time body, but on a campfire. Saw twinkles upon aqua and blue sky. Now, and purple sky. Sky. Well, isn't this great? Hey, Jack spoke for his grin. Okay, Jack spoke through his brain and team, and he stood first, dusting himself off. One of the clench your arms. It's freezing, don't you? You think he came with left something to add to warm? Well, yeah, that's King good for you. Now, come on, let's get this over with. I did not make that sound effect. They started down with the only path they see. He's surrounded by darkness and underneath a soundtrack of quickie, frogs, and buzzing insects. If they didn't know they were trapped in a digital world, all it would be extremely convincing. The path moved along a cliff before disappearing to the distant wooded forward. This is stupid. Can't offend over the option as always. I like the talk. Oh, I like the dog is soothing. Jack scoffs. Sure, that's great for you, Kanga. The rest of it would be rather be sleeping. It wouldn't be too bad if I try to remain unbeat. Let's go on this together, right? Hey, speak for yourself. Let's just get through this. Hummy. Mama, she spoke looking found nervous. I hate out here, it's creepy. Wait a minute, this is not creepy. This is kind of beautiful. Like, I actually really do like the background art, like kind of like splitting the night from a green hue to a purple. Is that like it does look good. Scared of the dark, newbie? Jack fired her menacing green. You gonna freak out if we separate food from the rest of us? Better get that doesn't actually happen. No, wait, what the fuck? Jack's late. Offer her. Oh, here we go, Mrs. Goody to chime in and defend her new buddy. Yes, I am defending her. Leave her alone. Oh, please. Hey, why don't you get your butt out? Oh, and what? You got a cigarette? You're calling Phil head in other people's business. Maybe I wouldn't have to if it would just be nicer to people. So there's no reason for you to be a jerk all the time. Hey, what's your issue with me, huh? Guys, come on, let's get going. My issue? My issue. It's called being a good person. I know, concept is new to you. Ooh. All you do is not like people, you know that? What's good are you anyway? When the last time you was using to anybody on these stupid adventures. Excuse me. When I thought stare at him, I wired the hood eventually caused on the face. You're just awful. She felt like tear is dripping into fall. Jack stepped closer, glowing down at Waddle, but there is no remorse in his eyes. You know what, Dolly? I don't care if he stopped shortly. His ears twisted and glanced down in both directions. They noticed all of them wound getting louder as the ears sucked on the brief and the ground underneath their feet. What just happened? The ground shook harder. Wagger found it to be difficult to stand up as the wall was growing blurry. Then they heard a loud crack on the earth shadowing beneath them. Oh! Wagger rose the ground as she and Jack Sand are starting to break away from the others like down the cliff. Guys, look out! Daniel shouts and points her weapon arms. It's too late, whatever. It's only falling, but she can't keep falling. And Jack is going to fall down the bottom of the cliff. Her mitted hands grab uselessly at the cliffside as she falls, or closely, waiting for him for when she felt something strong around her. Jack has grabbed her, hold her tightly as they both pump below to the ground. Below. Viva slowly opened her eyes. The air her now again. The air was now still in silence. The rumbling gone, and the square and darkness trying to get an idea of where she was. But now, all she saw and felt was the. Wait a minute, that's Jack's fur. She was lying on top of Jack's. Then she remembered he was grabbing onto when it was falling. Oh, so that was just Jack's fur. That was very nice. Jack's. She felt her arms tighter while as he groaned. Ow. Oh, Jax lay down on flat on his back while Wagger held securely against his chest. Securely against his chest. She never even touched the ground, and Jax had complete broken her fall. Are you okay? Wagger and Cancer and looking at him with reflecting in her eyes. I've been better. Wagger pulls away and look from him and look away. Oh, there are no signs of partial cliffs. In fact, the timeline in a while has seemed to change. No cliff above them, no sign. The others, two identical paths, showing with put out wide. If they was there the entire time. And Jack sat up and groans and rubbed his neck. Are you okay? Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I'm fine. Stop nagging me like you always do. You broke my fall. Mother peers at him shyly. Hey, I love how that accidentally raised her eyebrow with her line. That's just such character design that I really do appreciate. No, I didn't. Jax was tang with pink as Simon Chan Wagger for no thing, but she knew better than to point it out. But you grabbed me. You didn't have to. Well, I wasn't trying to use you as a pillow. I wasn't trying to use you as a pillow to make my fall. You just, since you was the sovereign one. Oh, thank you either way. Michael rolled his eyes to hang up. Branch off Jax on his shaking leg. Whatever, Wags. He looks up around. Now what? Where do we go? Where did the others go? Michael sighs. No idea. The ground has totally changed. Now I know why I came to it. And that would be useless. Great. Just what we needed. Unstable landscape. And Jax rolled his eyes while standing in the night sky. At least it's beautiful out here. How often do you see a sight like this? Oh yes, take for Wagon for trying to make the best of a lousy situation. Oh come on, Jack. Me so bad. We just think positive. You want me to be positive? Dollface, oh please, I beg you to make a amazing joke. Okay, I'm positive that I hate this adventure. Yeah, he says the thing that I like. I honestly really love when I think that is really funny. Like, I'm positive that you're gonna be eaten by the Bergens. I'm positive that you're gonna get lost in there. I'm sorry, that is always gonna crack me up. Like, I'm positive that this is crazy. Jax? No, I really do. Can you at least try to act like you care? Oh my god. You try to act like you care about anything. And still staying from earlier but refuse to take them too much too hard. But she wasn't useless. She shook her head. Okay, like, okay. Come on, let's start walking. Well, Jax looked between the two people before glancing back at her. So which way? They look exactly the same. Left. Why left? The first thing I thought of. Can't agree with that, Archer. Lead the way, doll. Oh. I really am curious how much game this is gonna be like. Because when I did see that, I thought, oh, different paths. But, can't argue with that logic. Lead the way, Dollface. Hey, Jax walks side by side with Wack for now. Didn't see. Same much, just quietly listening as Wack for went on and on and chat enough for both of them. She rambled about how beautiful the sky looks, how she's going to go cap it back in her real life, and a whole bunch of other stuff that he didn't care to give an opinion on. It's awkward enough to go down as before, but now he's trying to keep the distance. And he didn't care what she thought, why he did. He grabbed so he would have a soft landing on. Yeah, that's what it was. It's not because he was suddenly and strangely worried about her. Not because he was afraid she could cross all of her couldn't plummet towards the bottom of the thing. Nope, not the reason. Clearly not the reason, because he would feel immediately felt guilty for saying that thing that she was useless of, or her to cause the question that she tried and failed to mask. What do you think, Jax? Like, for both his taking thoughts, pulling it back to the present. Huh? You asked if I actually need to stop and take a break. He started at him in a typical corner, like driving place. She wondered if he bothered him by so much that he hated it, or that he didn't know how to pop. The fact that someone actually cared about and he didn't want to think about. think about it. No. Jack shook his head. I'm fine. Let's just keep going. I told you I want to get this over with. Wildfoot wrung her hands together, and Jack just knew one nervous tell. Oh, does she? Didn't quite know what she was gonna say. I'm sorry. It seemed like you're distracted. I thought maybe, as usual, you thought wrong. Let's go. The words came out harsher than he intended to. Okay. She looks away, a point, and keep walking. Think Jack's what? As they move at a faster pace, like she was trying to keep ahead of him. And she had that hurt look on her face. Again, the look that he hates. He said the what? And he should feel guilty about it. The situation, he was trying to make it feel that way, but who did she think she was? She didn't know him, and no matter how much she thought of him, she didn't know why to make him feel guilty. So why did he actually feel guilty about it now? Agatha? He'd come after her, but now she's going to turn clear in front of him. Will you slow down? You say you want to get this over with, so let's get over. She didn't look at her shoulder. You know what I mean, will you just stop? She ignored him, and now Jack's fine. Now started angry. He called her name. Wags. Not good theory. We are this far apart. Then move faster. Yeah, exactly. Just like move. You're Bunny. You like, don't be a small. He pauses. He heard fulfill the one. No soft to the ground. Our eyes go where we're like gonna happen. Michael, stop. She turned to face him. Her shoulders on her lip. What is it now? Oh, the ground jolts and eyes widen and feet. The sound of hay fall in the air. Jackson didn't think. He ran toward and grabbed as the ground was just starting to buckle. Oh, he swooned her up into his arms as losing footing. The ship. They brought her backwards to the ground before the crash into the giant waves of the earth. While buckling up to him as they moved with it. Jax had to shout over the wumble. Hang on! It seems like forever until it stops. Wildcover had crashed down. Her handle low as gravel and sand washed over them. And the ground had shifted back to the woods as they looked away from the path. Jackson sat until the shaking had stopped. Is it over? Wildcover whispers. Her face had hidden in her fur as she could feel the heart hammering against her chest. She scared. Jack thought to himself, a tiny paw and softened at the thought. I think so. He offered her a careful lift to the ground. Are you okay? Lava slow unbossing her dress and checked the flashing pink as she Play well. Looking at him. I'm fine. How are you? He nodded. Yeah, I'm good, Wax. Whatever. Give him a half-hearted smile, Ellie. It was better than her icy out at him. So which has direction this has more likely been hiding. He not projecting one's thing. Why did he feel like he needed to do that? That I think. Oh, Jax, look! Jax said himself like where Wagafar is pointing. There might be a core model there. It was the cap, and they somehow made it. Jax found it just like that. All of a sudden, we were right there. Something didn't feel right. It was like too easy. Yeah, it's gonna be a trap. It's absolutely gonna be a trap. It became like you have be obvious. And also, see, sorry, that was too obvious. I am curious, like, if what this was just going to be like qualify as, not qualify, but rather what not Jackson. What Kane's gonna do for the too easy route is make this clear that this is the white one. I didn't feel right. It was like it was too easy. Let's go. How's the someone on the side? Maybe the other's already there. If not, we can leave over there. Has to be done with a silly adventure. Something feels off. How did that comment just appear? The ground? Oh, surely, but not that much. I could pause. Not sure, but there is Jax. At least we can go check it out. Jack size. Fine. But no one ahead of me. Stick by my side this time. I'll give him a tiny smile. You worry about me? Worry about me, Jaxie boy? No, it's just I can't afford you wanting all getting somewhere in it. I had to come to find you. A huge waste of my time. Michael laughs. Okay, Jax, I get it. You made your point. You made the point that you love her. Jack Tufts. Good. Let's go. Jax had only listened to his guts. They nearly walk off half hour, yet the camera seemed some distance away, like they was chasing him a walk. It's just not just a garage. He paused. Michael, this is Wong. Sheila covered him. Looks around. Yeah, I don't think this is a wheel cabin. This gotta be one of Kane's tricks, cause this time how you not notice that we ain't getting any closer no matter how far we walk. I sound like she down and close. Sorry. You're white, Jax. She's probably looking disappointed. What about the sign? You said didn't feel right when we saw the cabin the first time and I didn't listen to you. I shouldn't have. Well, I feel like nothing bad has happened yet. Like, everything is good. And like, yeah, maybe you were well for a bit, but I feel it was more than we were supposed to think that could have been a real cabinet. She looked beyond disappointed and embarrassed that Jax felt bad. He shrugs and tried to lie about her saying, whatever, Wax, no biggie. Wagford looks at him. You should do have a sense of things. And were you like outdoorsy in your life? I guess. Nothing special. I mean, you didn't have a house for like multiple days. Okay, I'm not even gonna say anything. This is it. Sammy tries. You make a good call about the cap. Was it for you a pup? We leave us in circles. Maybe. That's what I'm saying is. Anyway, was it several us from. Wait, what? Dang, was anybody say? Group, I'm glad I got separated with you. Jack stop smiling. I saw his smiling face Radcliffe. Saw him and so secretly, so innocently, and so proud. He died me. Heart hurts and stomach feels weird. Even if so poorly, she still found it hard to stay to be kind to him. He wasn't used to get this kind of treatment from anybody, let alone her. Far more than he deserved. So where now to, Jax? Mike acts avidly to the fact that he's rounded him to speechless. Look, he shook his head and snapped out of it, needing to focus. Glanced out them and saw a path back of the woods and then await the fake cap and wait off to the right. So he wasn't, but he hadn't had a good feeling about this path. This way, follow me. Jack observed curiously as he really did see a sense of direction. Positive often was a one off, preferring to say something about her side just a bit at her. She didn't blame him for not trusting him. She hasn't been helping in doing this venture so far. Jax has saved her tries and prevent wasting time. She's in more. She glad that she decided to get back this time and let him lead. They see who prepared another fork in the wall, identical to the first one they encountered. Let's go right this time. Glance around. Look like the same one we were as before. How can you be sure? Jack shrugs. Gut feeling also. You got your head and pluck some along the way. Said the young guy got here, so we've been here before. Oh. I was at the bike last night. Head and giggle. Oh, you want again? Come on, Dollface. He took the white half. He quickly realized that Washington is vastly different from the one on the left. Where's the tree? There was lots of green in there. The trees were burial and dry, as though they were skinned by fire. It was cooler here too. The temperature had dropped significantly in a matter of a minute. As the path went on the bed, boundary and branches on either side seemed closer as they in. It's hard to walk side by side in all these conditions, so I told Jack Lee and had the same face behind. She hugged, so trying to walk off the corner. Jax? Whatever couldn't decide the nervous for his fit. East as they walk. It wasn't like they haven't finally experienced before, but something just felt unsettling. Do you feel like being watched, or is it just me? Jack glared her over his shoulder. Why do you feel that way? A little, I guess. Yeah, I'm feeling that way too. Yeah. I wonder what the others are. Maybe they already reached the thing, or... Ouch. Oh, it felt like a pinch of tear out down her throat. So, looked down. I saw a form. Leaping, snagging. In front, he spear. From the tall fat. Checks around it. Her eye darting from her face. His arm to her arm. What happened? He looked gingerly took arm elbow or to inspect her arm. A foreign snag at me. She had measuring so many kids that she could in no time, but at least he made back to the her body. Jack blinked and softly. Are you okay? I think so. No biggie, I can fix it when I get back, or can he? What if I felt in bullying her? She can't exactly him pinpointing what couldn't pinpoint what he was thinking or looking game unless he never seen before. Almost like worried. Jack might have realized that he blinked for his eyes. Good, let's go. He turns away from her. Jack's saw her more than confused than ever. She swore that she felt there was something there. The strange spark and tried to look into the eyes. The feeling came out too quick, like she felt confused apart from them. Come on, Wax. She looked her soldier and blinks. Sorry, I'm coming here, Jax. Huh? Jax had begun to walk in. Well, on her foot, suddenly had no idea what she say. But did say something. It was overwhelming him. Even it was like apologies for feeling useless. She couldn't shake the love she gave her. The sound of the branch snapping in half at both the whole jackful, purple shut and small adult. People were at he pulled rather closer to him and said, they steer at a statue and then whisper, someone's here. What? He barely had no time to register what Jack had said or what the creature meant. Why in the train trunks? Oh, it's tree. Oh, wait, what the? It was a fox? Or at least an NPC then. The stranger, he had was suddenly the strong spike tree branch around him. No wonder they hadn't seen him. He was perfect. The camouflage. Whatever. Stood Danielle eyes and said smart. As Jack said glance in his boy. Hello, humans. The fox spoke, telling back and forth, and then placed French, never taking the eyes off of them. Rather nervously felt like the prey. Wagner knows how Jax once San Farno was like almost he was shielding her from the NPC's view, but that can't be. Why would he do something like that? She was so silly of me such things. But then again, he has been protecting her the whole time, but he wants to admit it. So maybe it was some future speculation after all. Who are you? Jax Austin Fist. I'm Fawn. And the fox. I up to Waggle down and make it all shiver. Sorry about that, by the way. He get glanced at the ground and Michael's arm. You walk right into me. What? Waggle looks from Fawn to Jack's arm. So that was your fault? Why you did that then? It was an accident. It's not to offend people who come who anyone. Get a closer look at you. Ooh. You got 5 seconds to get lost. Jack's voice was low, and dangerously. We gotta find it. Come on, Wax. I know what the cabin is. I'm here to help you point to the right direction. Wagner responds a little bit too eager. You do? What is it? Will you show us? Surely I will. The tree fell behind 50 feet away. There's no denying that thing's wheel swinging out of the dog silently like the whole time. Finally! Wagner put Andrew behind the cabin. Also I love the fox design. Like that design of the fox looks really good. Come on. Let's get out of here. Jax, wait! Immediately the form fell into ground and blocking their way. The tree began to shift and close on traveling down onto a tiny and cabin's view. The wind blows. The wind blowing them in a fuzzy turn into a cherry bar. Jax yields the cut. Wag fulfilled another tear at this time. Her leg and sharply a sound of pain. Jax, are you okay? Offer one as she can. So from her the branches. Jax got his tea and plucked from his legs. Yeah, how are you? I'm fine. The fox smiled wider. Eager, huh? So, it would be that easy. There's a catch. Jax pulled out a spike branch from his fur. A catch? What's that supposed to mean? Has Kane not told you what the purpose of the adventure was? Fawn tells Slugger slowly as he speaks. He told us that he told us you without fail not to follow direction that could apply to anything. The Fawn shook his head. Oh, that'd be entertaining. Then have a seat. We prefer to stand. While the father goes, it would be easy if you listen. Sit. Jax. Come on, let's just get this over with. Jax growled, but he gave it to nevertheless as he sat down in the middle of clay. The fault. Okay, so the adventure isn't just about finding way back to the cabin. Fawn narrows his eyes. It falls, becoming closer to people who. All that. Good. Ben, Jerry, follow me. Okay. Okay. This would be an interesting position, but I think this is good. It's evolved, becoming closer to the people you're on the venture with. The mentally broken. Okay, mentally broken and or damaged. Do we find common ground teamwork? When only this is achieved, and will the camera be accessible to you? There's all pause and then Jack laughed bitterly. We're not doing this. He stood back, again looking monster and fear in his eyes. He's pacing. He paced like occasionally trying to find a way out of this big black bubble surrounding them. Jax, please, don't forget about this. This is not a big deal. What it sound like? She stopped you. This is stupid. Why for another stupid, pointless, ridiculous adventure? And I'm tired of this. I know, but we need to get back to the cabin. No, we won't. Jax. Wagva wanted to scream, but she's tired, cold, and she was annoyed too. She stomped her foot on the ground in frustration. Wasn't trying to Jax with difficult spells. What now? Only you can handle working cooperatively with anybody, even me, getting through this adventure quickly. Wait, what? Okay, I think actually I am assertive for you to deal with that without you even trying. I never said that. He was a growl on Jack's voice. Then why won't you try? Jack shook down away. Jack looked away from her. He was breathing heavily. His pupils were streaking down onto black dots. Tiny black dots. Strangely, he was watching Jack's rifle feel eyes getting heavy. Yeah. He came over the side and saucy and white. Do nothing more than like that. Swing on the spot. Jax notices him of flanking facing south look like curiosity. Hey Wagaput, what's wrong with you? I'm so tired. She spoke softly. The warmth in her voice is gathering by only people place her dreamy whisper. It's really so cold here. She stood in his Jack was forward and started still, and both her mind is going now. When she doesn't have a care in the world. Whatever. Jack shook her. Hey, snap out of it. Let me sleep. Stop it. She pushed uselessly on his hand, holding her. What's wrong with you? We can't sleep here. Jax frowns at someone clicks and look at the clock. Hey, what's wrong with her? Oh, it's what? It has something to do with the phone flash onto her. What? Wonderful look back. Jack looked back at her. She was smiling. So that a painful calm come over her face. Sorry. I'm not much help, Jax. She yawns wisely. You did say I was useless. I guess you're right. Jack shook it again hard. Well, forget what I said. Okay, I didn't mean it. You're not useless. Wag for closer eyes again. Slowly. I am useless, Ragdoll. Like, you're right. You need to stop nagging at people. Jax looked at one of the thorns. Make this stop. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I'm just here to guide the right direction. The thorn said calmly. I can't do much more than that. Why is this happening? Oh, I was going to explain, but you both have some issues. Well, I would not, at least I think, at least King thinks so. Issues? Jax felt like a heart pounding as like a limp in his arm. What issues? Also, the captain doesn't appear until you do. The woods wouldn't clear either. Once she falls asleep, your girl here will wake up. You have to leave her in the woods. What? Jax looked for a horse. I understood what he was said. You figure it out. Falling back away to Bethel, he disappeared almost instantly, camouflaging. Just make sure to do it quickly. His lead would be potent. Wait! Jax called after him. Why isn't this happening to me? I stopped myself too. Unless she's the useless one, remember? You said that yourself. You appear you don't need her. The sound went over the tricks as he last thing that Jax said before silent of the word this fell upon him. Wax. Jax started looking up and down. Flying her arm so quick, blinking at the sky. Her eyes laid in heavy. Hey, stay awake. I'm really trying. I'm really tired. Jax glanced down over and felt someone has fallen out. Maybe he's right. Maybe you should just leave it here and finish the finish around when King get fired. Like, this is over. I'm not doing that. Don't even say that. What use do I have to you since this whole friendship began? Her quote eyes briefly. I only am useless. But I don't mean, okay, so stop saying that. But it's true. No, it isn't. Jax, stop it. Jax was breathing hard. Looks away, side to side. But that was no. Let go a second straight into a sharp, thick bush. He never felt more trapped in his life. He felt defeated. Instead, he sat down and got a quick, tight against his chest, slowly walked. Stay awake, he said again firmly. I don't care how you do it, just stay awake. I'd be okay. Martha silently blinking slowly. It's just a game, Jax. All it is just a silly game. Even I technically loses. Can't we just send me what? Abby. And for the next one. Jax knew she was right. That she didn't die here. Why did he feel he was losing her? Why she was slipping away from him? Why did it feel her chest got condensed to the point that he couldn't breathe? No, he would not allow this. They would ending the adventure together. While he would stay here with her until King select them both. He was not abandoning her. I'm sorry, but what I said to you. Jax came out softly. I'm sorry, Robert. Jax was adjusting eyes with him seemed to cry. I know. I didn't mean it. I even tried to did. Even if you did, I still forgive you. I'm also sorry for the way I act. I can smile, so it's okay. It's not though. You're the only person in this place. Ever give me a brief without benefit of the doubt. Only you. What do I do to thank you for it? You saved me quickly today. That counts for something. She lifted her hands and slowly got on the cheek. I'm sorry for bad case. We can't be in there again now. Jax choked nervously. If you can stay away from me, promise you can ask me as much as you want. Not for lies and maybe it's just imagination, but Jax thought she sounded stronger, less superior. With a glance that stuff so firm. Jax stood down and her rose. Why does it hurt? A little bit, yeah. If I had something to wipe it up, this might help. Jax looked around. Oh, they had something that he can do. He's tired to find something that he can use. But all he saw was with bubbles surrounding him. He officially hated this stupid short things up to today. The idea clicked. Jen laid down wipe on the ground. Give me 1 second, Wax. Stay awake. Okay. He snapped branches off of the sounding branches, careful not to snag himself. Oh, then one
It was long. Well, saw a blade that tore into the pen with his legs and whip. To launch a the valve. He shot unevenly, hoping he would do the trick. Way back to Wagner and saw her wound, nice tight valve. Saw any more suffering from the spilling out. What did you do? Oh, I made some. Probably make something you throughout these overall. Oh. Away his hand, he went until he was satisfied before pulling back into her arms. He adjusted to her, had slim against his shoulders while I tumbling well. She felt shivering in the cold. You took off your clothes. Sure did. Why? Don't ask stupid questions. Though he was smiling. Jax. Yeah. Thank you. Margaret felt Jax her tighter. Mine was hazy, but she didn't feel anywhere near as severe. A few minutes ago, in fact, she felt she was gonna sharper again. She was, and her cheeks, her shoulder felt soft and warm. She felt safe staying like this with him. Felt like nothing could harm her as long as he held her. She didn't want to give him that feeling. The ventures away. She was exhausted mentally, physically, now emotionally. You feel any better? Jack asked softly. Like Vanoff did. Yeah, I am. You still feel like you're gonna pass on me? Not as much. She laughed, feeling out. So, it go 1 minute before he speak again. Do you want me to let go? He whispered like the woods. Finally, nothing answer. Rover shook his head a tiny voice and said, please don't. At least Laura felt. She felt like a heart pounding, finding the string arms again. Now, you need to feel clunking around his neck. Then I won't. Martha looks up to Jack's eyes, the big, dark saw staring back at him. His mouth was slightly open. Jack's. Before she knew it and what happened, Martha leaned in and applied a soft kiss to his lips. Jax. She heard Jack's breath catching and felt like spicy tap lips. She might have made him uncomfortable with Bill as she went forward. She saw pull away. Jack seemed her back into him, pressing till his more firmly together. Wagner squeezed into his pipe before she tied her grip around him, moving on to walk on his neck. Wagner's head was spinning as she kissed him. His warm and his lips were surprisingly soft and gentle. As they moved against her, all the strings they seemed to be half drained, and she suddenly slowly falling one small warm how like the heat of the sun, and from the inside out. When they finally broke apart, after what felt like ages, Wagner was out for breath. Panting, she saw Jax, who looked back at her long black eyes and joyous pants. An expression on his face like he'd never seen her before. Jax, Wagner softly spoke, not laying on his neck. Jax got her out with another kiss, the one more insistent than at first. Wagner sighs happily, hold him tighter, even closer. It was the bed shaking off the ground. The shaking of the ground that finally forced them apart. They heard a familiar wobble of fear on both of them. Jax held out closer, braced that ship as well onto him and shut her eyes. Then quickly saw Holdridge wobbly stop, but peer over Jackson. Gas. Jax, the captain. Jax well on her shoulder. Was as clear. The bubble and the foreign bird had separated and leaving a perfect path to the front door. There was even more cabin to walk away. Is this a trick? I don't think it is. One way to find out. They saw straight right for silverly her arms. I'm Jax. Yeah. I felt a lot stronger and you don't have to care maybe you don't want to. But I tried to not let show on her face how she actually want him to. I'm not proposed to holding you, no. You're light and soft and kind of warm, too. Now, have you up a bit? Like a laugh? Good. You're also very warm. Jax leaned the form against, just like my button. Chained together as well. Heartbeat quickly. She held him around the neck. Close. That's our connection. They walked to the cabin. Jax never felt such relief. The fear has consumed might have taken a lot out of him, off mentally and struck enough emotionally. So many conflicting feelings was happening all at once. Then that far Lee was like point was going to be she was going to fall some bliss unconscious state. He felt like he need right down and pop to rest all of this. Then the kiss. That dawn kiss. Jax had a lot to think about that. She had kissed him. And felt it. After everything he'd done to her. After all the hell she put through though, she worked her hard to get him enough to kiss her. He always wanted to kiss her again. If I keep planning on it. The first thing he did was get out his mask and give her this kiss. Then they have plenty of time to work this thing out and hopefully kiss. Oh, time more. When they reached the cabin, Jax got the door knocked. give it a twist. Lock. You gotta be kidding me, seriously? Yeah. There gotta be a key here somewhere. Let's search. Shige. Jax. Wait, I got you, remember? I need to hold on to. He didn't want her to let go. Just another one of the many news feelings I've seen. I think, oh, it's Brian. She smiled again for a squeeze. I'm okay, I promise. Even if you can carry me through, whenever you want to. Jack can help. Spin. Heal. Next, lie her down. Gently. He watched as Wildcross fish lightly in the grass in front of the little cabin. She turned over a couple of rocks, hoping he would and one of them. She started to walk around the familiar. Checks fall closely, not one let out of sight. There's no lock, no key to be found anywhere. Eventually, they found themselves facing the front door again, unsure what they could do next. Oh, this is constantly frustrating. Not surprising, Kane. Find this exciting. They probably think we watch forever. I keep sitting, enjoying every second. Let me another way. Maybe pick the lock. Or try a chain finger. Only if we have. Oh, what's up? I know we can try. What have a clever hands there exactly? Jax walked right from one over to the bushes for one. Carefully trying to watch for longest, lengthiest and longest one that she could find. Snap. That's one. This will do. Whatever. Hold down the phone in front. And I did. She answered the key in the hall and moved. Quickly. Jack's down his eyes. Are you sure this is going to? His amazement. That's quick. Jack's eyes wide open. Press the lock again. Swinging the door open. Oh, right for last. It works. Jack was stunned and saw as wide open, but couldn't surprise him anymore. He was picking locks. Rocks, he said softly. I was on. The keys are everywhere. Here you show me up. Wildcross blushes and shrugs. It's nothing. I know that'll work. I may or may have not. Sorry to expose some case lock. Who's in the path? I have so many questions. Jack shook her hand. But first, like it, wherever out here. They walk in threshold. Camp could always mean porn. That's really funny. And beds. The Fury was set up like classic summer camp, with buck press against one wall and Tiba against the other one. Lighter, one of Darcy. And the spy will cover every corner of the tent. Jax looks around. I'll be back real quick. Do something. Now what? Now what? No idea. Jack shrugs, holding Marcus's hand. Okay, then. Kane didn't say anything about. Okay, so whoever makes it can win a prize. Yeah, always make it better. Okay. Yeah. See them. I was saying the whole thing started. Don't you find that odd? Yeah, kind of. Not even service. It's creepy here. I wish the poor were going so we can leave. Kane, Jack's boy. The fan like nothing happened. He goes from face. Fantastic. I'm sure there's always a way. We just have to. Actually, show my camper, the smokers you made. Came booming for his echo. Dumbass. He manifests 10 times over. The Hardcore jumps and go up by the arm. What the? Congratulations on being the first one back to the cabin. They look at each other. Jack doesn't ask how he's the first one. They seem gone forever. Did it also took time? Surely they don't know how many swimmers in their life. Please stand and hopefully do you shortly. Don't let my hand to turn off as the cabin was silent once again. Wait, do we just wait? Just piss a wagon for. I guess so. Then Uncle Simon fall between them. Both of them look at one turn. Facing on the other. Jackson and a wax. Yes. Jack says his face. Don't ever call yourself useless again, okay? Never open her mouth like gonna say something else. She blinked on him softly. Okay. That's my fault for saying first place, but I'm an idiot. Jack shrugged his shoulder. I'm sorry. Give me a gentle squeeze. I do appreciate Jax. Hey Wax. Yes, Jax. Can we kiss you again? The paw pounded his chest. It was looking for a fight. He said he could tell for what he might say now. Cersei turned with you and immediately leave back for laughs. Yes, please. They both moved at once. Jack swept arms around her, and Wagfoot did the same thing, floating up and beating heads up to meet his lips. Jack's kissed her, like his life depended on it. Her lips were so soft and sweet, and moved against his. He touched his whole closer, afraid to let go. All this is touch the screen. Just touch the screen alone. He felt over, however, the many years being trapped in this additional nightmare. He could never protect the fear. That is that instant. As his hands moved, Jack felt a swoon situation. Suddenly, he thought all of a sudden he was floating. His body was weightless. He can cover back with something hot, rifle falling on top of him. Finally coming his senses up in eyes. You told me that this was not. He was face to face with Agatha. He felt the up and down white beyond seeing fiber close on the circus tent. What the fuck? Superman was loud. It is. Oh my god. Were they kissing? Oh, okay, good. It wasn't a dream. It was just them like flying. And then getting a whisper in our face off the owl. I think he's getting her mouth to mouth. No, there was definitely making out. Gross. Jack stood up suddenly. Look, breathing hard. I looked back in a second. Somehow, all the way. I still pictured her lap, still looking one on the other, so them facing as well as his hair. Oh. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jackson Wandifer. Congratulations, playing the adventure. Wagner stood quickly, black, scared for unmuting her eyes. Wagner put up from the floor and stood by her side. I'm so proud of you using T-Way sportsmanship and to be a success. We'll make it to the cabin. And the whole purpose of the friendship was friendship and bonds, and I say I'm proud just for myself. Where did the rest of you go? Jack finally spoke up, glaring on all of them. Still rolled her eyes. Who was here? What were you talking about? If you were all with us, we would see